when it looked like I found the footage of Kelsey Mitchell pretty much ignoring Sophie Cunningham during last night matchup. Guys, for this
Well, here we go again, folks. Another night, another Indiana Fever meltdown. And this time, the spotlight is on Kelsey Mitchell for committing the ultimate sin, ignoring a wide-open Sophie Cunningham. I mean wide open, like Starbucks at 6 a.m. open. Fans are furious, the clips are going viral, and the receipts are brutal. So let me ask you, was this selfish hero ball or just flat-out bad basketball IQ? Let's rewind. Fever in a tight game, clock winding down, ball in Kelsey Mitchell's hands. And if you've been watching this season, or honestly the last few, you already knew how this was going.
Was pretty much ignored in the last final seconds of the game, man. Now, we already know Kelsey Mitchell do not have a clutch bone in her body, dog. And I tried to tell y'all yesterday, bro, and even the game before, do not give Kelsey Mitchell the ball when the game is on the line. I don't know how many times I said that over and over again. I put my faith in Sophie Cunningham, not because she's from my home state, but just simply she's been a proven winner when it comes to making her shots in crucial moments. We all could agree on that. Sophie Cunningham has the clutch gene. And unfortunately, Kelsey Mitchell just ain't
going to end. Because this wasn't one unlucky play. This is Mitchell's entire brand at this point. Game on the line, ball in her hands, and she decides, I'm the hero. Spoiler, she wasn't. Meanwhile, Sophie Cunningham is literally standing in the corner like a neon sign. Ready, locked, and loaded. The exact type of player who lives for clutch moments. And yet, Mitchell waved her off. Instead of trusting the open shooter, she forced it. The result? A brick. Fans everywhere sighed. We've seen this movie before, and it's terrible every time. The clip blew up online because it was so obvious. Sophie was
Mitchell crossing over. Mitchell on the drive. Mitchell missed it.
Practically shouting in basketball body language, I'm open. Pass. Now. But Mitchell kept dribbling like she thought she was Allen Iverson in 2001. Except instead of breaking ankles and burying shots, she broke Fever fans' hearts. Again. And here's the problem. It's not an isolated play. It's a pattern. Over and over this year, Mitchell has taken control late in games, and almost every time it ends the same. Bad shot, turnover, wasted possession.
Right here, Sophie Cunningham slides right. Kelsey was supposed to pass her that ball. She was supposed to pass her that ball. Right about, hold on. Nope. Right there. Give Sophie the ball. 3-point shot right now. Give her the ball now. Now. Still would have been 17 seconds left on the clock. Now you guys don't have to foul. You forced them. You guys would essentially force them to go down there and shoot the ball, make a shot. And guess what happens? We goes to overtime. We go into overtime. Then, you know what? Once we go into overtime.
And another loss. Fans can count 5, 6, maybe even 8 games Indiana threw away in crunch time because of the exact same script. Meanwhile, Sophie Cunningham has been one of the only reliable clutch options this team has. When the moment's big, she doesn't hide. She steps up. Is she perfect? But she's not jacking contested shots while teammates stand wide open like mannequins. That's the difference. It's not just about missing. It's about refusing to trust the people around you. And that's where fans are heated. Because this doesn't just look like a mistake. It looks like selfishness. There's confidence, and then there's delusion. Confidence is, I can hit this shot. Delusion is, only I should take this shot, when your teammate is wide open and better suited for the moment. And remember, Caitlin Clark wasn't even on the floor. This is the exact nightmare fans feared. What happens when Clark isn't carrying the load? And apparently, the plan is to just hand Mitchell the ball, cross your fingers, and watch the game slip away. It's painful. No Clark, no direction, no trust in teammates, just Mitchell dribbling the clock away. Which brings us to Stephanie White, the head coach. Because at some point, this isn't just on the player. It's on the system, or lack thereof. You mean to tell me there wasn't a single play drawn up for Sophie? No action to free your best clutch shooter? Instead, you just give Mitchell the keys and pray.
Attention to detail, knowing personnel, defensively, knowing the schemes. I think a lot of our breakdowns today was just knowing who you was guarding, knowing where you needed to be based on who you were guarding, whether that's off the ball or in the gap. We just weren't sharp. We weren't sharp enough to be a contender for anything tonight. And I think a big part of tomorrow is being able to defensively be sound, so we can get what we want offensively.
Was kind of my question. Would you guys say that the points in the paint?
She turns into Diana Taurasi? Spoiler, she hasn't. Fans aren't blind. Social media exploded. Comments everywhere. We lost because of Mitchell's ego. Sit her in crunch time. Let Sophie or Aaliyah handle it. And honestly, they're not wrong. This team can't keep giving games away like clearance items at Walmart. And then there's Chloe Beebe. Fans are livid she's vanished from the rotation. A spark plug who hit shots last game suddenly doesn't see the floor, while lineups that can't close games keep getting run out? It's suspicious. Some fans even wonder if the Fever are tanking without Clark. I won't go that far, but the optics are ugly, and let's not act like this is new. Indiana has blown late leads repeatedly this year. Same script, same collapse, and Mitchell is almost always in the middle of it. Too much dribbling, too little passing, too many wasted possessions. Fans are tired, and honestly, so am I. Look, Mitchell isn't a bad player. She's athletic, she can score, she can get hot, but she doesn't know when to step back. Great players know when to trust their teammates. They know how to make everyone else better. Mitchell? She's dragging the team down with tunnel vision. And Sophie Cunningham isn't just some role player. She's a proven clutch shooter, someone with a track record of hitting big shots. When she's ignored in that moment, it's not just a bad decision. It feels like disrespect. It tells your teammate, I don't trust you, even when the evidence says you should. And that kind of thing destroys locker rooms. You can bet players notice. Fans are already making comparisons. Sue Bird, Diana Taurasi, Maya Moore, all legends who could hit big shots, sure. But more importantly, they knew when to pass. They knew how to create the best shot, not just their shot. That's the difference. That's why Mitchell's stuck where she is. And the bigger picture? This is killing the WNBA's momentum. Caitlin Clark brought millions of new eyes. Ratings are up. Tickets are gone. But when new fans tune in and see this, selfish play, clueless coaching, wasted talent, it makes the league look unserious. That's the disaster. Because let's be real, if you keep giving crunch time possessions to someone who keeps failing, it's not just a Mitchell problem. It's an Indiana Fever problem. It's an organizational problem. And it screams dysfunction. And that's why fans are so upset. Sophie has the clutch DNA, Mitchell doesn't. Yet Indiana keeps trusting the broken vending machine that eats your dollar. At some point, you've got to stop feeding it. But the Fever just won't. And fans saw this coming in real time. People were literally tweeting mid-game. Don't give it to Kelsey, run it for Sophie. And then it happened exactly how they predicted. Everybody knew. Except the one person with the ball. So now what? Because this won't blow over. Sophie has a loyal fan base. She's tough, clutch, and plays with heart. Fans love her. And ignoring her isn't just bad basketball. It feels like a slap in the face. Meanwhile, Mitchell's reputation is crumbling. Fans are calling her selfish, unclutch, even a liability. And once that label sticks, good luck shaking it. To be fair, Mitchell isn't a scrub. She has talent, but she doesn't adjust. In crunch time, she goes tunnel vision, and it's killing the Fever. And the sad part? She's surrounded by options. Sophie open in the corner. Aaliyah Boston dominating the paint. Lexi Hull spotting up. The weapons are there. She just refuses to use them. That's where coaching has to step in. Stephanie White can't just shrug and say, maybe next time. You draw plays. You demand accountability. You put the ball in the right hands. Because right now, this isn't coaching. It's gambling. And don't even get me started on Chloe Beebe. Energy, shooting, toughness, and she's glued to the bench? It's nonsense. If you're serious about winning, you use the pieces you've got. Benching contributors while running the same tired lineups is how you throw games, whether you mean to or not. But let's zoom out. This isn't just an Indiana Fever issue. This is a WNBA issue. The league is finally getting attention thanks to Clark, and instead of showcasing sharp basketball, fans are getting sloppiness, selfishness, and dysfunction. That's how you lose the new audience you just fought to gain. Because here's the truth. Fans want to care. They want to invest in this league. But the product has to match the hype. Right now, Indiana is the opposite. Without Clark, they look lost. Without a plan, they look amateur. And without accountability, they look unserious. The sad part? The fix is simple. Trust teammates. Move the ball, run smart sets. Let Sophie take that corner three. Let Aaliyah eat in the post. Let Chloe bring her spark. It's not rocket science. But until White enforces it and Mitchell accepts it, we're going to keep watching the same movie. And fans are sick of the rerun. So let's circle back. Selfishness, bad IQ, or both? Honestly, it's both. Mitchell wants to be the hero, but she doesn't have the vision. And ignoring Sophie wide open? That's just dumb basketball. Either way, the result is the same. Another wasted opportunity, another angry fan base, another black eye for the WNBA. So, I'll leave it with this. Kelsey Mitchell had her chance to silence the critics. Instead, she proved them right. Sophie deserved that shot. Everyone knows it. But what do you think? Was it ego? Was it bad coaching? Or just plain bad basketball? Drop your thoughts in the comments.